BSD versus Patty Pimblett, July 11th International Fight Week in the main event. Max Holloway versus Conor McGregor.
Surprise, surprise, the king is back. Yeah, I'm him. I'm right here. Let's
go. We are so back. It's the main event of UFC 329. The Mac is back. Conor McGregor returns. Finally. I hope this isn't another false announcement where he's going to pull out and things are going to change in a couple of weeks' time. But so far, things look like they're serious. Conor McGregor is back. They announced a UFC 329 card as well. Dana White perfectly announced it right in the middle of Francis Ngannou's walkout for his fight on Netflix MMA. Crafty move by Dana White, but they've announced it, dude. It's going down. Holloway versus McGregor 2. I don't know why Holloway's name is first. He lost the first fight, but I guess he's the way more relevant fighter. It's going down at 170 pounds. That makes this interesting, whether you like it or not. I know a lot of people are going to say Holloway by whatever he wants. And I see a lot of comments saying that already. But this being at 170 makes it extremely interesting. I'm going to go towards Max Holloway, and I'm leaning towards Max Holloway. But I don't know if, like, McGregor's going to at least have 10 pounds on him, dude. He is...
Like, there's nowhere for Max to go at 170, and we don't even pretend there's anywhere for Max to go at 170. There's lots of really good options at 155. In fact, Max kind of just became a 155. He was dipping his toe in 145 for a meaningful amount of time before he finally committed to this division. There's nothing for him to do at 70. And he hasn't told us yet that he's looking to go there and he's aspiring to be 170. Conor himself has not said that he wants a world championship run at 70. He's just made it sound like I don't want to drop the weight. I'm okay with all of these things. There's other guys for Conor to fight at 170 that are 170 pounders that could take some notoriety and some rub for the opportunity to compete with Conor and or defeat Conor. There is no box anywhere that you check where Max should be.
Everybody's also asking what's up with Max Holloway versus Conor. This is crazy. This is good. I think a bad fight for Conor. Really good fight for Max, but shit, let's see what happens. A lot of people are saying it should have been me against Conor. Conor don't want that heat. He knows how to smoke it.
Walkout, Dana White went live on Instagram and announced Conor McGregor's return. Did you realize that or no? And how do you feel about it?
And what the fuck do I have to do with that? I mean, so I should stop my workout and look what is going on with?
No, well, people during the week were saying that he was going to announce it.
I don't care, bro.
Okay.
Let's move on. Life goes on. I'm doing my stuff here. I'm doing good. I have no problem. Everybody can do.
Dana just dropped the biggest bombshell of 2025. McGregor versus Holloway 2 is happening July 11th, but the way he announced it, absolute chaos.
Gentlemen, Alejandro with Outkick.com. Speaking on what was trending tonight when the Conor news was dropped by Dana White, many saw that as a little too convenient in terms of timing with your
What was the exact timing, do you know?
During the Ngannou fight. So what do you say to many who saw that timing to be a little too convenient?
What happened? So I was told it happened during Ngannou's walkout. What happened? I love the cokehead is back.
Nice.
Listen.
Yeah, that's cool, bro. Cool. Yeah, drop it during our event. Doesn't matter. That just shows how pressed they are. Little insecure boys trying to piggyback off of our event and try to put some news over top.
Here's what nobody's talking about. Dana went live right after Francis Ngannou hit the stage. Coincidence? Not a chance. This was calculated disrespect at its finest.
Any thoughts on Max Holloway and Conor Part 2? Do you have any predictions on that fight? It was announced today.
No, that's gonna be a good fight though. About time. Shouldn't they have fought a long time ago?
Yeah.
In a rematch, right?
Yeah.
Because Conor was taking him down the last time, and they both did good. Yeah, that's gonna be a good fight.
Yeah, Dana announced it while Francis Ngannou was walking out. So. Yeah.
Oh, nice. Yeah, that's a good fight.
Thank you.
What do you think about the fight?
Oh, it's way overdue.
Yeah, it should have happened a long time ago, right? Yeah.
Max is gonna piece him up.
You think so?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
Francis just stood there, stone cold, no reaction whatsoever, and honestly, that silence said everything. After all the bad blood between him and Dana, this felt personal.
I'm breaking down a Conor McGregor fight in 2026, dude. I actually can't believe I'm saying these words. We're so back. The White House card, Strickland beats Chimaev. If only Yuri wouldn't have fumbled it. Yuri, you fool. It's all good though, man. We're so back. It makes it interesting in the later rounds because McGregor's put on some big size and he's been inactive. And of course his calf is going to be a target for Max Holloway. Although that's not something that Holloway typically does. It's not like a weapon of his that McGregor has to watch out for. And McGregor's going to have a lot of power at 170 though on the other side of things. And Holloway just had a lot of momentum snatched away from him by Charles Oliveira. And this is very...
But Jake Paul wasn't having it. The second Dana started talking, Jake lit him up on social media, called it pure desperation. Said the UFC was stealing Francis's moment because they're terrified of losing relevance.
Gregor, there's rumors that he's pushing for a 3-rounder. If he gets a 3-rounder, his odds of winning, in my opinion, go drastically upwards. I'm still leaning Holloway. Time in the game. I think he'll be more durable on the feet. I just think once you've been out of the game for so long and then a shin collides with yours, or you get a kick blasted across your elbows, or you take a front kick to the body, and Holloway, you know he's going to be stomping that lead leg of McGregor as well. I just don't know if, like, he's going to be able to just zone back into the headspace that he needs to be in to get a top win in MMA. You know? Jones was out, but he was never really out of the game. It was snatched from him, you know? And I know McGregor broke his leg, but he's just sort of been on this side quest adventure, and now he's just going to pop back into the game. Jones was never really out. He always knew a return was in sight, but McGregor's had a lot of these retirements, you know, where he's just sailing around the world and a lot of drugs and smoking and drinking.
Now here's where it gets wild. Nate Diaz jumped in with his prediction, and he's picking Holloway to win. His reasoning, Max's pressure and volume will break McGregor down over time.
Like, there's nowhere for Max to go at 170, and we don't even pretend there's anywhere for Max to go at 170. There's lots of really good options at 155. In fact, Max kind of just became a 155. He was dipping his toe in 145 for a meaningful amount of time before he finally committed to this division. There's nothing for him to do at 70. And he hasn't told us yet that he's looking to go there and he's aspiring to be 170. Conor himself has not said that he wants a world championship run at 70. He's just made it sound like I don't want to drop the weight. I'm okay with all of these things. There's other guys for Conor to fight at 170 that are 170 pounders that could take some notoriety and some rub for the opportunity to compete with Conor and or defeat Conor. There is no box anywhere that you check.
But wait, it gets even more interesting. MMA Guru dropped some brutal honesty about Conor's chances. The leg injury, the long layoff, the partying lifestyle. He's questioning if Kale can even compete at this level anymore.
What does he do? He goes on IG Live and announces the return of Conor McGregor. There's a lot to digest there. First, I'll say, I was saying this to people earlier today. I was checking in. You think they announced it today? Do you think they announced it at the same time? Maybe, maybe not. This is classic. This, to me, is a nod to the MVP and Netflix event. Ultimately, if I'm being honest, I didn't think he would do it because Netflix is in business with WWE, boxing, and so I didn't think he would want to be that kind of partner. But Dana White is a renegade. He's a maverick. He does as he pleases. And so, look, people saw that. Did it take a tiny bit of attention away? Sure, but I don't think anyone really cared. It's not like he was putting on another fight. That would be completely different. Now you're taking actual eyeballs away. So, like, it's not like that's going to be, a tactic that would ruin the event or hurt it. But, he was aware. He knew what he was doing. Obviously, he chooses the Francis fight. Obviously, he chooses tonight. It's an apex.
Here's the kicker, though. Guru thinks if this fight is 3 rounds instead of 5, McGregor's knockout power could steal it. But over 5 rounds, he's picking Holloway all day.
So I'm excited to see him back. I'm excited to see how he looks. I think the build-up's going to be fun. I think he's missed it. Genuinely, he's worked very hard to get here. Great opportunity for Max, obviously, after the Charles fight. You wouldn't have thought that he would get an opportunity that was bigger than that one, but here he is. Bigger stage, bigger name, bigger opponent, primetime international fight week. And that card will likely have Patty, Gable Steveson. That's big-time stuff. That's old-school international fight week. So, yeah, we'll have more time to break that all down. But the timing of the announcement was great. Conor McGregor coming back is great for the sport. Who knows how many more of these he does have left. There's 2 fights left.
Chael Sonnen had a completely different problem with this matchup. Why are they fighting at welterweight? Holloway's building his legacy at lightweight. This move up makes 0 sense for his career.
He's also asking what's up with Max Holloway versus Conor. This is crazy. This is good. I think bad fight for Conor. Really good fight for Max, but shit, let's see what happens. A lot of people are saying it should have been me against Conor. Conor don't want that heat. He knows how smoke is.
Ariel Helwani broke down the real psychology behind Dana's announcement. Classic Dana move. He doesn't care about optics or timing. He does what he wants when he wants. Consequences be damned.
Regardless, I think this is a fun matchup. That being said, Max Holloway is going to beat the brakes off McGregor. I'm just going to say it like it is, dude. I like McGregor. I'm a fan of McGregor. He got me into the sport. You guys know this. If you saw my top 20 favorite UFC fighters of all time, you know McGregor is up there at number 1 on my list. He got me into the game, okay? But I have to just be honest. I mean, coming off a 5-year layoff and against a beacon.
But here's what Helwani got excited about. McGregor's motivation level. After years away, Conor's hungry to reclaim his spot. And Max, this is the biggest opportunity of his career on International Fight Week.
I'm interested to see how he takes those shots from McGregor. I don't know if McGregor is necessarily a one-shot KO type of guy, though. Especially at 170. I mean, at 145 and 155, he really had this ability to drop people badly. Maybe at 170, he hits even harder, but I don't know if that's going to be the case here. And when I look at this matchup, it's like, yes, Max Holloway's not going to grapple Conor, which is a big factor in Conor's favor, but we saw him get really lit up by Dustin Poirier early on in their last fight in the trilogy. And you know, since then, he hasn't been able to have a full training camp, you know, to have a UFC fight again. So it just doesn't seem like a good opportunity for him. I think that it's a fun fight. I'm excited. Who wins?
Jorge Masvidal kept it brutally honest. He called this a dangerous fight for McGregor stylistically. Then dropped this bomb. Conor's been avoiding him because he knows how that fight would end. Even Bedtime MMA, a huge McGregor fan, is picking Holloway. The long layoff plus Max's elite striking volume. That's a nightmare combination for someone who's been out of the game this long. So there you have it. The biggest comeback in MMA history is set, but the experts are split on whether McGregor can actually pull it off. This isn't just about one fight. This is about legacy, timing, and whether ring rust can kill a legend. Who do you think wins this war, and was Dana's announcement timing completely disrespectful to Francis? Drop your predictions in the comments, smash that like button if this breakdown opened your eyes, and subscribe because this division is about to explode. I'll see you in the next one. So there you have it. The biggest comeback in MMA history is set, but the experts are split on whether McGregor can actually pull it off. This isn't just about one fight. This is about legacy, timing, and whether ring rust can kill a legend. Who do you think wins this war, and was Dana's announcement timing completely disrespectful to Francis? Drop your predictions in the comments, smash that like button if this breakdown opened your eyes, and subscribe because this division is about to explode. I'll see you in the next one. But hold up, I'm not done yet, because there's something massive everyone's missing about this announcement. The betting lines just dropped, and they're absolutely wild. McGregor opened as a slight favorite, but the money is pouring in on Holloway like a dam just burst. Vegas knows something we don't. They're seeing the same film breakdown that has coaches around the world shaking their heads. McGregor's footwork in his last fight looked completely off. His timing was gone. And that legendary left hand? It was landing, but without that killer instinct we remember. Here's where it gets really spicy, though. Holloway Jones just posted a cryptic message about fake comebacks and real champions. Everyone thinks he's throwing shade at McGregor, but sources close to Bones say he's actually warning Conor about the pressure cooker he's walking into. Daniel Cormier dropped some insider knowledge that's got everyone talking. He revealed that Holloway's been training specifically for this fight for months. Max knew this announcement was coming before anyone else. While McGregor was posting yacht photos, Holloway was in the gym preparing for war. And get this, Michael Bisping just called this the most important fight in featherweight history. Not lightweight, not welterweight, but featherweight. Because if Holloway wins convincingly, he cements himself as the greatest 145-pound fighter who ever lived, surpassing even prime McGregor's legacy.